Yesterday, we saw the irony of chasing worldly status. Today, James goes further. He introduces us to a higher standard. He calls it the royal law. And he also warns us that we can't pick and choose which parts of God's heart we follow. We can't say we love the king while busy making exceptions for how we treat his people. Because in God's kingdom, partiality isn't just a minor mistake, it's a total breakdown. The royal law isn't about a list of rules, it's about reflecting the character of the King, Jesus Christ. Today is day 68, the royal law. James brings us back to the core. Love your neighbor as yourself. He calls it the royal law because it carries the weight of the king's authority. But look at the warning. If we show favoritism, we aren't just falling short of a social goal, we're committing a sin. James is shattering the scale we often use to measure our own goodness. We like to think, at least I'm doing the big things. At least I'm not a murderer. But James says if we treat a human being as less than based on their status or their usefulness, we've broken the entire heart of the law. All disobedience reveals the same root, a heart that is still trying to negotiate with God. James says the law is like a single fabric. If you tear one corner, the whole thing is ripped. Why? Because every command comes from the same Father. Selective obedience isn't a behavior issue, it's a trust issue. When we discriminate or judge based on what someone can do for us, we are rejecting the authority of the lawgiver. If our love has terms and conditions, it isn't the royal law. It's just our own preference. Take a moment to reflect. Where have you tried to justify a lack of love by pointing to other good deeds? Are you choosing who is worthy of your kindness? Let this be our declaration today. I will live by the royal law and love without exceptions. And as an action today, ask the Holy Spirit to show you a blind spot, as we all have blind spots. God reveals a blind spot not to shame us, but to prune what's hindering our growth. Who have we excluded from our neighbor list? Let us go out of our way today to love someone who can offer absolutely nothing in return. Let this settle in your heart. Stay connected to Jesus, the one who fulfilled the royal law by giving everything for those who had nothing to offer him. Let his love flow through you today. Rest in him. God bless.